along. Hey, girl, thank you so much. You like this song? Thank you so much, sweetheart. I know you're done. Yes, I'm gonna read the chat when I'm at a stop light or there's traffic. But I am going on a ferry, so I will be stopping and being able to chat for a while. But thank you so much for the gift certificate. I saw that come in. That's really sweet. I can get Sosa some treaties. You're so kind. You do so much for people. It's crazy. Someday I want to be in a position to do that. You know? It's very much appreciated. Just know that. Especially right now. I have to wait for my, from my new job. They withhold a week, and I came in the middle of a pay period. Like, it just got paid. So, yeah, it's going to be a while. That's why I'm also doing deliveries. That's why I'm working 7 days a week, because I have to make that money every day, too, because that's what I was used to. But I appreciate you so much. And I don't respond to comments all the time if they're long for a while, because I don't want to just give a quick response. I like to read what it says and address the things that were discussed in the comments. So sometimes it takes me a little bit, but I always get around to it. You're definitely in my prayers, honey. And I would love to chat with you sometime. You know, it's rough. Oh, so update, you guys, are you ready for this? So yesterday my daughter went into triage because she lost some of her mucus plug, and she was having cramping, and so she went in, and of course they don't admit you until you're at least 5 to 6 centimeters dilated. Well, she was 1 centimeter dilated and 40% effaced, she said. So, and her cervix is soft. So I think that baby is ready to come. She's getting ready. I mean, it could be like that for another week, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of times your first baby's late. Mine was 2 weeks. But she said she's going to have her husband get snipped after this. She's like, I'm like, you don't want any more? She goes, I can't go through this again. And I'm like, honey, you'll change your mind. Just wait. I would love to talk to you off of here sometime. There's very few people that I feel comfortable doing that with, and I usually have a good sense of if somebody's decent or not. I've been fooled before. I'm not gonna say I haven't. I have, but there's not a lot of people that I trust. You know, I have huge trust issues. I mean, gee, I wonder why. And I called my mother today. I haven't talked to her in a couple months. She was upset with me. But I told her, honestly, I just said, Mom, I mean, I'm tired of my brother, my younger brother, him always being right, and you believe everything he says, and he has not been reaching out trying to get a family thing going. So he's not being honest about that. And I said, you told my daughter that he did, and pretty much that I was lying. I mean, she didn't say your mom's lying, but she said, oh, your uncle's tried to make plans, and no. My daughter's like, no, I know my mom, and if anybody in her family was going to try to make plans, she would be all over it, because she's always wanted her family to spend time together. So my daughter was like, nuh-uh, Grandma, don't even try it with me. So there's that. And then the thank yous are, thank you guys so much for joining the memberships. that helps. I mean, it's a little extra something, and it does help. So I appreciate that. I would love to start doing watch videos in there, you know, where we can watch things together. So give me some ideas. Let me know what you guys would like. Some people just like to join just to support, you know, like watch videos, watch movies, you know, watch different kinds of things. So that's something I'm really going to try to work on. And another thank you is to ZenFam. I got the postcard. I got a postcard. Thank you so much. I'll share it with you guys later. But I'm driving, so I don't want to do that. I've got probably another hour until I'm at my destination. So I have to get on a ferry and then from there drive a half an hour. So I'm going to be in the car a lot. But I have the opportunity to earn some money, so that's what I'm going to do. And I told my boss that I was going to do Monday and Wednesdays, I was going to do my delivery job to make up for the money, you know, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday to make up for what I'm not bringing in all the time until I get my check. So she's totally understandable, very understanding about it. And I said, look, I just have to. I have bills, and I don't want to get behind on my bills waiting for a check. So there is that. It's nasty out here today, raining, gross, freezing, and yeah. Too many times. I'm trying to think. Too many times. What was it I was talking about? Oh, having your trust broken? Is that what you were talking about? I came home and I was in tears last night. Oh my gosh. When I left, it was dark. When I got home, it was dark. And my son was so sweet about everything, you know, trying to encourage me and stuff. And I'm like, honey, I just feel so old. Like, sometimes it does get to me, you know? Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Listen, sometimes it does get to me when I think about where I'm at in my life right now and how hard I have to work, you know? It's like, it shouldn't be like this, you know? Shit. I mean, I don't think that I shouldn't have to work. It's not that. I'm a worker. But, you know, to have to work 7 days a week to make it, and then, you know, kill your body and not be able to enjoy any of your life, because that's when you have fibro and arthritis and any other lupus or anything else, you know, back problems, it's like, it's all you can do to get through your work shift, and then you're spending the rest of the night recouping from the work you did, and then you get up and do it again and again and again, and it's miserable. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to stick with this job too long. I don't, because it's very physical. It's where I feel the most pain is in my fingers and my hands, like my wrists. Oh my gosh, when I got done yesterday, my wrists, I couldn't barely move them, especially right here. So sore. So I gotta find something else. Like I have to be honest with myself. I don't think I can do this kind of work for too long. But always be looking for the next best thing, right? Except if you're in a relationship. You don't want to do that. You don't want to keep looking for the next best thing in a relationship, because something else might always look better. You You know, that saying, the grass is always greener, or the grass seems greener on the other side. It's not. It's definitely not always greener on the other side. So, I've never understood that. I guess I'm such a loyal person that when I set my mind to something and I commit, it's like I will do it till my death. You know, it's just like with my marriage. I did not give up, like, no matter how many times, to a fault. I mean, I should have probably given up a long time before I did, but it is what it is. But people that are always like just thinking, looking around and thinking that they want to, you know, trade their person in for something that's younger, or, you know, more successful, or whatever. You know what I'm saying. Oh shit, I gotta get in the ferry line. Okay, hold on, I can look at the chat now. Super busy. She's due November 5th, honey. I'm getting fooled, but yes, it's terrible. I mean, and like I've said on here, there is not one time I've shared anyone's personal stuff. I don't care how mad I get at somebody. I just would never do that. Never. That's so fucked up. Excuse my language, but, you know, that's somebody's personal life. That's somebody's personal information. And just because maybe you had a falling out or something, that doesn't give you the right to go share it with people just because you're pissed at them. You know? Ugh. It's like, I don't know what's happened to society. Society has really just gone off the deep end. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my, gonna make the 12:30. Okay, I can just relax now. Yay. Hi. Wait, everyone's changing their names. I'm telling you, Deliciously Delightful. I like that name. I forgot my Red Bull, you guys. I'm so bummed. I forgot my damn Red Bull. Hi, Earth Angel. Thank you for joining my membership. You're new here. Well, welcome. Welcome. Did you used to have a different name? You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. So there's supposed to be... Are we loading already? Hold on. Jeez. What? Are we loading on the ferry already? Oh, I guess they do 5 minutes early. I mean, duh. So yeah, I mean, the ferry, I used to get sick on ferries. I went on the Victoria Clipper once to Canada, and oh my gosh, when I got off of that thing, I vomited everywhere. It was so bad. It was terrible. I have some stuff saved that I want to share with you guys on a live, but it's going to have to be, you know, when I do it later at night or tomorrow night or something. It's just some, what you call it, like stuff that's in the news, things that are going on. And one thing that's going on is Meta is being sued for things they have that are addictive, something in their social media app that's addictive. So that's interesting. I thought that was very interesting. Then there's just a few other little things. I like keeping up on, you know, what's going on in the news. I don't like really watching things that are depressing, you know, or people that are depressing, like you know, just certain people that go live for like 5 days in a row. Hello, Safar from Pakistan. Welcome. So, what do you think about what's going on in Israel, Pakistan? People that literally are so narcissistic that they have to stay live 5 days just to hear themselves talk and to look at themselves and have people look at them. It's crazy. I've never heard of somebody going live for 5 friggin' days. You're welcome. Prayers out to you. I don't have any of that anymore. No face. Oh, I don't have Facebook either. I do have TikTok, but I think I'm getting rid of it. And that's where I have my most followers on there is TikTok. I've got like almost 10,000 follow. Well, not 9,000 something. But I don't even use it. I don't even go on TikTok. It's just there is some good what do you call it, accounts on TikTok, but there's a lot of, they just sell stuff, right? Everything. There's so many things I've bought off of there that I'm like, I really don't need them. But there's also a lot of crap. Okay. There's a lot of crap on there too. I should get something to eat on the ferry. I haven't eaten today yet. I should grab something to eat. Yeah, but Corporal, it just doesn't mean... You know what I'm saying? Like, followers... I hate that word, too. But followers to some people mean everything. You know what I mean? They literally... they base their importance on how many people they have watching them. How many viewers are watching them on their channels. Like... It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I've never cared that I have a small channel. Never. I would prefer it, actually. Do I want to get YouTube famous, TikTok? No. Do you see the things that happen to some of those people that get famous? No thanks. And there's a certain somebody who at 45 years old, she's still going at it, having a dream that she's going to become famous. Well, girl, keep at it. Speak it and it will come into existence, right? Man, it must be nice just to pop some Addies and be like, have all this energy. If you have ADHD, no, I don't have hairy armpits. As a matter of fact, I just shaved them this morning. I shaved my armpits. Hold on. Let me do something really quick. Okay. Let's see. Since I've been having more trolls coming in lately, quite a bit more trolls, I'm probably going to add a couple more moderators. So we've got Sean's not around a lot. We've got Robert. Picker's a moderator, but he hasn't been around in a while. I know he's working, but maybe he doesn't want to be a moderator anymore. So maybe I should remove that. And then there's a couple other ones that I have as moderators, but I didn't have that many because I didn't have any trolls coming in. But when you talk, when you give your opinion on certain people, then you start getting trolls, right? Oh, honey, all you gotta do is click on who's, if someone's being a pain in the ass, someone's being a jerk. I mean, I don't block people unless they're just being rude, plain out rude. Like, I don't need people in here asking if I have hairy armpits. That's a child, obviously. It's somebody young, immature. So I don't need them in here. But if they're just, Just use your own discretion. I trust you. I should have asked you first if you wanted to, but so here's the, I don't want to show the address. Well, I don't know if they've said on my live if where they're from. So I'm gonna have to get permission to share the postcard before I do, because I don't, even the state, I don't know if they've ever shared on a live what state they're from. So well, I block them if they say something like a young kid would say, you know, like that. I put hide user from channel. I think that's what it says, hide user from channel. That blocks them. Like, there's different circumstances. You can, like I said, use your own discretion. If they say something disgusting or use you know, certain words, making fun of somebody's race or things like that that could be hurtful, yeah, block them. Yeah, I just time out if it's not like crude. That's okay. I probably shouldn't have blocked that person, but I'm just not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I do have some nuts in here somewhere. I'm gonna eat them while I'm on here. I can show you guys the water here real quick. Hold on. It's very beautiful. I mean, it's icky and rainy, but I mean, I'll show you it when we get going. And there's the it's really hard to see. It's really foggy out too, you know. So I cannot wait to find out. I mean, I cannot wait. It's gonna suck if she goes into labor and I'm over here. It's gonna take me a long time to get back. Beautiful. Yeah, wait till we get out on further out. I don't think they have Red Bulls on the ferry. How's Tucker? How's Tucker, honey? Is Tucker doing better with his medication? Oh, good, good. And your cousin? My older brother and I have been messaging. Yeah, once you get the antibiotics, you know. Oh, here we go. We're moving. You know, vaping is prohibited too. Not only smoking, but vaping is prohibited on here, so I better not do it. So he can go home and be with his family. Well, you guys are in my prayers, sweetie. Tucker still is too. Well, Corporal Kelp, my mother had cirrhosis of the liver years ago from being an alcoholic, right? She drank whiskey every day. Me growing up, she was a drunk. Well, She was an alcoholic. Sorry. I'm just not one that likes to talk with my mouth open. Or eat with my mouth open like some people. Anyway. But my mom, I was never taught these things. I was never taught how to be a lady. I was never shown how to put on makeup. Who is? Who is sat down and taught all that shit? Anyways, so back to cirrhosis of the liver. My mother almost died from it. It was a miracle she didn't. They gave her like 6 weeks, I think it was at the time. This was years ago. Well, she quit drinking. And that's why there's a certain person on YouTube that talks about they have cirrhosis of the liver. And now they're going to die pretty soon. No, do you guys know that the liver, though, is one organ that can repair itself? My mother's liver repaired itself. Now, her liver functions are normal. I know. Ugh. Yeah, my mother was disgusting. My mother sent me off with people that were drinking and driving. She sent me with people that were sickos, if you know what I mean. She did not, as long as she didn't have to have me around, I could go anywhere. She just didn't want to see my face. She didn't want me around. So, sure, you want to go with this couple that are drunk all the time and drink while they're driving their station wagon and living in motels and having fake stolen credit cards, and they're taking me out with them while they're using these stolen credit cards, and then she gets caught and I get taken down to county with her as a young child. Look at the messaging, sorry. Oh, so my brother just messaged me and said that he's listening to 97.3, and they're talking about how it's mostly the labor and delivery nurses who are pushing for a strike right now. My dad was a severe alcoholic, but is better now. Amen. Thank God. Do you guys have a relationship now? You guys have a relationship? You and your dad? You know, I wish my dad was still around. Just because maybe it would have gotten better, you know? Oh, good. Well, she is? That's awesome. That's awesome job. My deliveries were amazing. Like, well, besides my son having to be cesarean, but the nurses were great. What was I just saying? I was just saying something. We've got people in here watching, but they're not commenting. You notice that? Um, that's why you're such a strong woman who has everything on their plate. Because you saw your mama do it. Right? But you gotta take time for you. You have to. I used to do everything for so much, but then for so many people, but then I just got really in a bad place because I was letting myself go so bad, you know. Uh-oh, he messaged again. Well, I'm here, sweetie, if you want to talk. I love to listen to people. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he just said at this hospital there was a lady in the waiting room who died recently. That's scary. You know, and I didn't want to tell my daughter this, but I'm scared about her giving birth. Like, I'm so please, any of you who pray, please pray. Just say, pray for Bella's daughter. Like, please pray that Paisley comes out healthy, that my daughter's healthy, everything's okay. Because I read this article last week. There was this gal who had a baby. Everything was fine. And the nurses took her away for something. I can't remember what it was. But everything was fine. Everything was normal. The baby was fine. They said she was fine. 15 minutes later, she was dead. And the husband's like, there was no signs of anything. Like, something's not right. How do you just die? All right. Well, I want my Red Bull, damn it. Those houses on the water are gorgeous. The guy that I work for over here has a house on the water. His backyard is the water. It is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would too. It's gonna be a nightmare. I mean, I worried about my kids constantly. Constantly. I was hovering over them. I was one of those helicopter moms. Absolutely. I was hovering over them, making sure nothing was going to happen. I'm going to go. You guys, thank you, Corporal, so much. And Zen Fam for your postcard. And thank you guys for supporting me through my memberships. Oh, impossible not to. I personally wouldn't be able to bring a child into this world now. Not knowing what, you know, we know. No way. But I'll probably come on later, you guys. When people, you know, I think, you'll have someone to chat with too, if you're here later. Thank you for keeping me company. Oh, I should have left this plugged in, man. And, thank you so much for all your kindness. And I will see you guys maybe later tonight. Yeah, try to be here, hon. Okay? Okay. Put on my work face. Love you guys. And let's exchange information, like, even if it's through Google Hangouts, or we'll find a way. You too, beautiful. See you later, honey. Bye.